Hey guys, how you all doing? What are you doing? All stuck at home, and that's where you should be. I mean, let's be honest, this is a very serious situation that we're in. We had the highest number of deaths here in the UK yesterday, 260. I'm dreading to think what the figures are going to be out today. Today is Sunday, 29th of March. It's about just coming up to 1:35 here in the UK, and the weather is nice. Well, it's a bit weird actually because we've had a bit of rain, we've had a bit of sleet, we've had a bit of gale wind, but right now the sun is shining, it's bright and sunny outside, and I'm sure that, like me, a lot of you are sitting inside looking out the window going, oh, it would be nice to go outside. But let's take this seriously because, this threat is very real. It's taking a lot of people's lives, and the more that we abide by what the authorities are telling us and stay indoors, the less we're likely to spread it, the more likely that we will get through that, what is the incubation period of about 2 weeks, we'll get through that, and hopefully, we will know who's got it, who hasn't got it, and, we can get this under control, and we can get out there and get back to doing stuff like, you're probably, as car people, you're probably thinking, well, car events, car meets, car shows, they've all been canned, they've all been cancelled. There's nowhere to go and hang out with car buddies and people like that and talk about cars. If you're one of these people that like to restore and repair and fix up your car, maybe you could still do that. Maybe you still have access to that. Maybe there are jobs and things that you were putting off, and now you're able to do that if you're fortunate enough to have a house and a garage and you have that facility. But of course, if you end up in a situation where you need parts or you need to go and get stuff, well, most businesses are closed, most shops are closed, so you can't do that. So some can, some can't, so maybe that's not an option. If you're thinking of, hey, it's a great time to go out for a drive, do not do that. That's not a good idea for several reasons. A, police are actually stopping cars and checking where are you going, why are you going, and if they haven't got a good reason, you will be told to go back home. B, because you're going outside and that's just not a good idea. Just don't spread the virus, don't bring the virus into your house either. And C, because God forbid, what if something should happen, you have a breakdown, or even worse, God forbid, you have an accident, then you'll need the help of the emergency and rescue services that are already stretched and under strain at the moment. So just don't put any unnecessary extra pressure on them. So what is a car guy to do? Is that it? Is that the end of life as car people know it? I say car guy, I mean guy and girls. Let's be honest. There's a ton of stuff to do. For a start, movies. All those movies that you've been thinking about catching up on or watching that are actually car related or have cars in them, now is the time. There's Netflix, there's Amazon, Amazon Prime, Disney, and there are other ways to watch movies online, which probably I won't go into right now. But if you don't know them, then just ask a teenager. They could probably set it up for you. So there are lots of ways to catch up on movies. And in fact, I've covered movies and TV shows extensively in articles over the last year or so that I've done on DriveTribe.com. I freelance for them. And I'll tell you what, I'll put links below in the description below. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'll put links down there, so you can go check that out. I even put up on the best car related movies of last year. I put up all of those. So go check them out. And if you've missed any of them, go check them out. There's a great Korean movie in there. I think South Korean movie. That's really, really nice. Well worth checking out. So there's stuff like that to do. Of course, lots and lots of stuff on YouTube. Check out my YouTube. Make sure you're subscribing. I should have said that at the beginning. I should have done the whole YouTube thing, but make sure you hit the subscribe. There's a little logo there. You can hover if you're watching this on desktop or anywhere else. It's easy to subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you get all the videos. But the thing is that whilst you're on my channel, go to the main channel and hit the playlist. And there I've actually compiled a huge library of content that I've done over, the last 5 to 7 years to 10 years maybe, and there's some great stuff in there, including of course car reviews, interviews, content like this, but also some crazy stuff like an on-road, off-road desert challenge that we did to see who would get there first. We have that incredible movie with the Cadillac, which is kind of like a gangster movie that we did. We did a look back at the history of Camaro over a 5-episode series, and we dressed up for that one. That's well worth checking out. So there's lots of cool stuff that you can check out on my YouTube, and of course lots of other YouTube channels. I strongly recommend people like Harry Metcalf. I love his stuff. He's putting up some great stuff, so check him out. Doug DeMuro, put some. I like the fact that he goes and he reviews some oddball and older cars. I do like that sort of stuff. So Smoking Tire in America, anything by MotorTrend, but some of that stuff is behind the paywall. But Johnny Lieberman and all those guys, fantastic content. So a lot of great content out there. I might put some links down anyway, but I'll certainly put, certainly you can find my stuff on my channel. Books. Catch up on reading. This is a good opportunity. I recommend, I haven't read any good books for a while actually, just because I've been too busy. But I remember reading Nigel Mansell's biography, really hit me, that one. That was really good. Art and Senna. So motorsports, there's lots of stuff to do. Fiction, there are some stuff. I tell you what, why don't you put some recommendations in the comments below? Tell me of good books or automotive books, both fiction and non-fiction. In fact, if you like fiction, I'll put a link below because I do a little bit of sci-fi, I do a little bit of fiction writing myself, and I did do a sci-fi piece that involved a classic muscle car actually, and I quite like it. I'll put a link below. It's called Stang Struck. Go and check it out. Tell me what you think. Put your comments there or here, wherever. Just tell me what you think of that. Tell me you want to see more like that. Tell me you want me to write more. I got time, so I am working on a couple of things. So stay tuned. The art. How about practicing art? So Ian over at PopBangColour, again, I'll try and put a link into the description below. I think he's doing live art lessons on how to draw cars and all kinds of stuff. He has a very unique style of art. In fact, you can see that's his work just there, up there on the wall there. That's actually from PopBangColour. And he's actually doing live sessions on YouTube, I believe, to help you practice drawing and creating car art, which is kind of cool, really. I might be tempted to try that myself. So there's an opportunity to do that. Another thing that you could be doing is, and people have started doing this, is because there's a few of these pictures trending at the moment. People are putting up pictures of their old cars, of their car experiences, of their motorsports experiences. I've put up a few on my Facebook page as well, my personal Facebook page, but also aka Brown Car Guy. Just look for facebook.com/Brown Car Guy, and you'll find stuff on there. In fact, if you do, you've got time, right? Go through old albums, dig out pictures. You can easily snap them with your phone and then post them. Tag me as well, tag my Instagram, both at Brown Car Guy and at Shazad Sheikh, and of course tag my Facebook, facebook.com Brown Car Guy. Make sure you are subscribing to all of my social media channels. Just search for hashtag Brown Car Guy, you'll find them, and of course browncarguy.com. But yeah, so there's lots of stuff that you can be doing, and you know what? Keep looking at this. Just keep watching my content. I'm going to be trying doing some more stuff. I know it's difficult. I've got still reviews lined up. I have still got reviews lined up. I keep saying that, but I've got stuff that I've got to catch up with. So the reviews aren't going to end, even though there are no test cars and we're not going out. But I've got stuff that I've done that was in the backlog. So they'll still be coming your way. So stay tuned. So again, hit the subscribe and hit the notification. There will be more stuff coming. Make sure you subscribe also to Brown Car Guy. And also check out motoroverload.com, where I've done stuff with Kevin Haggerty. I might get him on actually on a video. Let's see. And some other cool stuff coming your way. So look, do not despair. Stay home, stay safe, save the NHS, save lives. This is very important right now, and it's really a tough gig. The sun has really come out now, looking beautiful out there, and the roads are empty. I know, but believe me, we've got to do this. We've got to find that willpower and that discipline to stay home. It's very important. We can beat this thing. We can do it together. And you know what? By creating this sort of car community, we can pass this time. We can get through this. Thanks so much for watching. Like I said, make sure you subscribe, make sure you're following, and see you again really soon.